It seems like Sandfall Interactive tried to use AI for their game's development. Check it out. Now, let me go ahead and fill y'all in real quick. If y'all did not know, there was the Indie Game Awards, which I never heard of until all of the drama. And basically, they had withdrew 2 awards from Expedition 33. It was like Best Indie Game Award, and there was some other one because they had found out that Sandfall Interactive had used AI while making Expedition 33. The whole time, that really was not the case. So let me go ahead and break it down for you. Sandfall Interactive said that they tried using AI during Expedition 33's development, and they did not like it. On top of that, they had needed some placeholders for some imagery within their game. They had found some placeholders in the Unreal Engine library. They used it, and then once the game had launched a few days later, they had removed it because they had found out that it was generative AI, but it was only to be used as a placeholder. And once the actual art, the real art that was made by a human was ready, they had put it in the game. People was blowing this shit all out of proportion, man. They had got everything all wrong. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like it says right here, after a bumper year, Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is ending on a bit of a sour note, as we learned Sandfall Entertainment used some generative AI during development of the huge RPG. They said that they tried it. They didn't say that they used it because they didn't know originally that the placeholder was generative AI. Director Guillemette Brochet has since clarified how the technology was utilized by the team. Everything in the game is human-made. He tells YouTuber Sushi, when AI first came out in 2022, we'd already started on the game. It was just a new tool. We tried it and we didn't like it at all. It felt wrong. We had originally used it as a placeholder for the textures we missed, but we took it out as soon as we found it. He reiterates that everything is human-made, particularly noting the concept art and voice work, 2 areas that have been discussed as avenues of incorporating AI to handle smaller jobs. Brioche then makes it clear Sandfall will not be using any such tools in the future. And we're gonna have to hold their words to that. Y'all make sure I remember that shit. And then he also said it's pretty hard to predict what the future will look like, but everything will be made by humans from us. Again, man, folks are just blowing shit out of proportion. You know what I mean? It was just a mistake on their end for their future projects, their future games, and no AI will be used at all. And again, I'm not faulting them for that because everything that you see in this game was made by an actual person. So I'm not mad at this shit. This game is still a masterpiece. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. It is what it is. But you let me know in the comments, if Expedition 33 really was made by AI and it still came out looking like this, would you still have played it?